Okay, so now we are going to create the page where we are going to see the videos, and we are going to implement the interactivity, or the link to be able to go to select a video from our videos page. So we go to the pages. In this case, I'm going to create a new component. So choose Razor component, and let's say video. Now basically what we need to do is create a page with the name video. We are going to set as root/video, and we are going to receive this as parameters. They are going to be recognized as parameters. You will need to have a matching name defined as a variable, or a variable defined with the matching name in your code. So you see that for video ID we have here video ID, for account ID we have here account ID, location we have here location, and for video access token we have here video access token. So in our videos.razor, what we are going to see is we are going to make this card a link. And we are going to set this get link video info, and we are going to create a function here, private string get link. So video info, yeah, okay. So we already mentioned that we are going to have a string like this, where first we are going to have the account ID. Here we are going to have video ID. Here we don't have location, so we need to figure out how to do that, and for the time being we are going to set this as trial. We set here location, and for the access token, I believe we don't have an access token here. We could go and retrieve it probably. So let's see. Yeah. String video access token equals await http client dot get the string async video indexer get video access token. And if I remember correctly, what we need to specify as a parameter is basically just the video ID. Let's see, get video access token, video ID. Is going to equal, is going to be the value from our video info .id. I believe that will do it. Let's see what I'm missing there. Okay, this needs to be async. Public async task of a string. I believe that's not going to work. We'll figure it out in a second. And then let's see, return the link. Okay. And here we close that. And yeah. Now I'm not sure if this is actually going to work. Let's see. Sync. Oh wait. Okay, so then what we are going to do is we are going to use the same technique for what we use for video thumbnails. This videos access token equals new dictionary string and we are going to define the variable in there, private dictionary string. Okay, it's going to be a property. That's not going to be video access tokens. Okay, and then what we are going to do is var video access token equals await this actually it's not video access tokens, is videos. Yeah, we need the access tokens actually. Videos access tokens. Okay. So it's going to be HTTP client get string async video indexer get video access token video ID equals single video dot ID Okay, and we remove that. Video access token is this one, but the link. Yeah. This is going to be the link. We replace this with single video. Location, we do not have it yet, so remember what we did is string location. We are going to hardcode trial for testing purposes, just a moment. And the access token is going to be the video access token that we just retrieve from there. Now what we are going to do is this is not going to be named videos access token, it's going to be videos page URLs, and then the base page URLs, this videos page URLs dot add. The key is going to be the video ID, and the value is going to be the link. And now we should be able to go to the href and then just say this dot video space URLs in video info.id, and I believe that's all we need to do. There are some things that we might want to do later, that is actually splitting a lot of this logic in components so we can speed up a little bit the rendering. So let's see if this is actually going to work. This is probably going to take a while because it's doing a lot of the HTTP requests. Let's see. So we see that we have our links generated. Now let's see if they work. There is no address in there, so let's see video account trial. There is something that it seems I didn't add to the link. So videos, the account, the ID, the location, and the video access token. And yeah, the video access token actually came blank because hello edit equals true. I believe that's because we were getting blank access tokens where we didn't set the allow edit to true. Okay, now you see that I am on this page, and this page, yeah, that's the component page, or the video page we created some seconds ago. We have the row defined. We had a container with the row and two columns, when one of the columns is going to be the widget, and you can get the URLs from the video indexer site when you try to embed a video. So if you choose embed, you will be able to see this, and I believe this is actually the URL. This is actually the iframe you could use, and then modify the iframe based on our other configuration. So now something that we may want to figure out is how to remove. Let's see if we can actually remove the if we can remove the hardcode parameter. So let's see, we have this trial. Well, one thing we could do is actually await HTTP client, get string async, video indexer, get location, and that will be our location. Then we need to implement this one. So we'll go to our test project, tomato test server. So we are going to create a new test, test method, public, async task, get location async, or whatever we want to name it. Be the indexer controller. Okay, we send it our configuration. Actually, part result equals await controller dot get location, and we know the rest. Okay, if it's an okay result, we know that we are going to pass because it is working. Public async task, it has to be an HTTP GET, and we should not forget adding the action. Okay, and it's going to be a task of iAction result, and here all we are going to do is returning the location actually okay. We are going to return that. So that should work. This one actually does not have to be asynchronous. So in our test, we can also remove the async and the await. Now we revealed the application, then we run the unit tests and see if everything is working. Okay, so let's run all of the tests and see if everything is working as we expected. Okay, and everything worked. Let's see, get location. Well, it's not get location async. because it's not a sync. And now get location. In here we actually have to call the async method for the HTTP client because it only offers a sync. And location, we return that value and we get it. And the application should be working okay now. It should be working just the same actually. So there is an error somewhere. Let's see, object not set instead of an object, videos razor in the line 18. Let's see. So we wait for everything to finish loading. And everything should be working just fine. Now we can continue clicking on any of this. We see that those you see that those actually have the token and all that. Let's copy the link and let's verify it. Let's see, we have videos, the account ID, the video ID, the location, and the access token in the URL. If we go to see that video, we see the widgets for that video. We will be able to see them. The thing we are probably not going to be able to do is to interact with them. Let's see. Yes, as you can see, there is no interaction. That is because there is a script named mediator, I believe it's the name of it, that we need to import, which is this one. So we will go in this page to our index.html. In the www root, we go to the index.html and we are going to add the mediator JavaScript. So if we run the application again, we should be able to interact with the videos. Let me just, in case, refresh the cache. Clean the cache. Let's go to videos. Let's wait for that to finish loading. Let's select a video. We wait for this to load. And if I click here, it should probably work already to move the video to that position. And you see that as soon as I click here, it moved the position of the video to this position. Okay, basically you need to add this script you can see in this screen. Okay, so that's basically how to add or how to be able to interact with your videos using the Azure Video Indexer widgets. So we already implemented our page to see the video. To recap, we have already implemented both the server client, and the client side We have implemented functionality for listing videos, getting the access tokens. We implemented the automated test to be able to see that or to know that our server side is working as we expected. We created some support, or we added some support for binding the test configuration to the uh, to a JSON file, a app settings.json file, and we added the user secrets. So you use user secrets when you are in your development machine, and do not share your actual secrets if you are going to have your code in a repository or something like that. So yeah, in the next videos we are probably going to see how to do a search, and then we are going to create some components to make this a little bit easier to reuse the videos and the search in multiple places. Thank you very much and have a great day.